today I'm going to be doing a travel-sized watercolor kit. I'm going to be making one. I've seen a lot of videos like this and I thought that was really cool, and I'm going on vacation in a couple weeks, so I wanted to make one myself. So today I'm going to be using an Altoids container to actually hold the watercolors, just because I think this is the most easily accessible item out of everything I'm going to be using, because you can literally get this anywhere. It's Altoids. The next thing, which might be harder for you to get, are half pans. I found these on Amazon. I don't know if you could get them at a Michael's or a craft store or something. I didn't look, or like a Joann's maybe. I didn't check, but I just got mine from Amazon. I got a 24 pack. So yeah, let's just jump right into what I'm going to be doing. Oh, also, disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of the products I'm using in this video. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So I have right here the Altoids container. I washed it out, I rinsed it, did everything like that, because you want to make sure there isn't any specks of the Altoids that is actually in there. You don't need to use like any strong cleaning products or anything like that. I just use soap and water, and I also use the baby wipe to wipe it down one more time. There is still, it looks like there's still specks of stuff in there. I promise there isn't. It's probably just like extra residue things that won't come out. Oh, there's a little piece of paint, sorry. So I'm just going to be pulling these out, and we are going to see how many it will hold. Now there is a rounded edge to it, so we'll just put them in. Okay, so in here you can fit 12 pans. You can't really fit any more because they don't go to the edges. I suppose if you wanted, you could put another one here. I'm not going to though, because I want to fit a sponge in there. So next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be measuring out, getting the hard part, I would say, out of the way right now. And that is going to be taking a sponge. This is a like washing thing sponge, Lysol, whatever you want to call it. That's what this is. And I'm going to be putting it in this part. And so I have to cut down the sides. So I will do that real quick. Whoop. Something spilled. Okay, so now that I have this done, I just cut it down to size. It's a little bit short, but on the sides, but that's okay. This will keep it much more snug now, so when it like goes around, and it's being put in the car, in my bag, and it's being carried around a lot, it won't go from side to side as easily. This is for pretty much when you have a paper towel to wipe your brush off of when you're switching between colors, this is the sponge is for, so that way you don't have to carry around a paper towel and have to keep on throwing one away and carrying around. You can just have a little sponge. So yeah, now that we know this fits, we are going to step away from this area, and I'm going to move right into painting the outside, because this, I think we need to get out of the way, and then we can move on to, while the paint's drying, we can go on and fill the half pans and have it be ready the rest of the way. Finish it up. Okay, so as you can see, the back part has writing on it, and so does this part, has more writing. I'm just going to paint over it. So yeah, if you can figure out how to get rid of these without having to paint over it, absolutely do that. Go ahead. Yeah. So this is the Liquitex Basics acrylic paint. It is silver, so I'm hoping it will match this pretty nicely. Hoping. I don't know if it will. So I'm just going to be, ooh, maybe it will. Maybe it'll be a good match. I'm hoping. I hope so. Let's see. I don't know how many coats this will need. Oh, that looks like a pretty okay match. I'm gonna go get a sponge actually. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I got a sponge. Hopefully this will work better. I have used it. This part is dry up. I should probably cut this, but I'm not going to right now. Yeah, let's see if this will work. Hopefully it will. Okay, so as you can see, it is not completely covered with paint. There's still, you can see through it a little bit, but I think at this point I'm going to stop painting. I'm no longer going to paint the bottom. The side, I'm just going to leave like this, mainly because it is just taking so long. And I don't think it's going to, because I keep adding more and more layers and it looks like it's staying about the same. So yeah, I'm going to leave it this and I'm going to move on to filling the half pans. Okay, let's move on to that. So I'm going to put this off on the side for now. I'll put it over here. So the color I'm using for watercolors, they are the liquid ones. They come in tubes. These are the Daler Rowney. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Watercolors. Simply Watercolor is what they are called. So for colors, I'm going to be using 12 because that's the max that will fit in my tin, my Altoids container. If you had to use only 4, these are the ones I would recommend you use. It's a primary yellow, primary blue, and a primary red. That's actually the name of them. So I would recommend use these because you can make any other color with them. So yeah, these are the base ones that I would recommend to you. The other ones I'm going to be using are these, a little bit of everything, 2 variations of every color. So these are what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to start off by going off and filling them. So I'm just going to go through and fill it. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to smooth these out with a little paintbrush. So that way they get every side, because I have seen a video where it like pops out. I don't want my colors to pop out. So I'm going to smooth it out, make sure it hits every side. And it dries to the sides. I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to come back tomorrow because today is Saturday. I'm going to come back tomorrow on Sunday. So I'm going to wait a whole day for a whole 24 hours and let these dry and then see how they will work tomorrow. So yes, sounds like a good plan, and I will see you when the whole 24 hours is up. Okay, right. Hello everybody. It is the next day. I have let these totally sit. I have not touched them at all. And we're gonna find out if these are dry yet. So, yeah, so I'm hoping that they are dry. They look wet, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I have a little stir or whatever, like little paper lollipop, I don't know, stick, and you're just going to see. Let's start off with this blue. Oh, nope. Still wet. The sides are dry. Check some of the other ones. I'll wipe this off on one of the other. So I'm thinking this is going to take a really long time to dry, probably a couple days. I'm not totally sure because I've never done this before, but I'm not going to test, well, you know what, I'm still going to test them, but they are not fully dried yet. So I will do, in next week's video, before I leave, I will do a video when these are hopefully completely dried. I will do a video on how they performed dry, and if they still worked. I painted this Altoids container. You can still see the indented part where it's pushed out, where it says Altoids. Everything else I covered with a green paint, and then I went over the whole thing with Mod Podge, only the areas that I painted though, and it still opens just fine. There's no restrictions. It's not being like cut off, nothing, none of the paint is chipping from moving, so that is good. So let's actually start to set this up. Alright, so I have these all put in their place now. I have them in, I would say the best rainbow situation I could put them in. So now I'm going to swatch them. I'm going to cut down, I have this little piece of paper. I'm going to cut it down to size, and then this will be a swatch sheet for putting on the inside. So let's just do that real quick. Alright, so now I know that it fits. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the colors. Oops, let me just sweep off some of the extra bits there. Okay, so I have swatched all the colors. I apologize if these seem like very uneven swatches, like some of them are more pigmented than others. That's my fault, because I swatched them a little bit weird. Some of them I added a little bit more water than others. So if that seems like some of them are more pigmented than others and it seems inconsistent, that's my fault. So I have an idea. I have a little paper here, and these the edges are dried. So I'm wondering if I take a little bit of water, I wonder if they will activate, because we can do a little test right now. Let's take, this one seems to have the most, this brown here. This one seems to have the most dried edges right here. Let's see. Oh, yay! So I'm very excited about that. It does work. That is exciting news. I think I'm gonna end the video here. And yeah, so next video, I hope to see you there, where I give an update on how this has worked, if it's dried nice, and I will give you basically a little mini update on that and tell you what I will be bringing with me when I go on vacation, and a little travel kit. So yes, stay tuned for that. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really excited this worked. I'd never tried anything like this before. Yeah, I'm very happy. I was a little bit worried that it wasn't. So excited. So I hope to see you guys next video, and I will see you later. Bye!